Hi, in this example, we're going to discuss an example with normal distribution and actually finding the value given a certain area. So the population of weights of a particular fruit is normally distributed with a mean of 248 grams and a standard deviation of 26 grams. If 11 fruits are picked at random, then 3% of the time their mean weight will be greater than how many grams? And we'll round our answer to the nearest gram. So if we went ahead and drew a picture, right, we know the mean with respect to the sampling distribution is 248 grams. And we do know that the standard deviation with respect to the sampling distribution is 26 divided by square root of 11. So if we went ahead and drew the graph here and label, so here's the mean. And if we wanted to label 3 standard deviations away, we could go to our calculator and go ahead and calculate those. So we'll have 248 plus 26 divided by the square root of 11. Okay, and then do this times 2, right? And then second times 3, and that'll be your right side label. And go ahead and do the same, but let's go ahead and subtract. Right, and then do times 2, and then times 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and label those. So we'll go ahead and have 224.5, 232.3, and then 240.2. And then on the other side, we'll go ahead and get 255.8, 263.7, and 271.5. And that's just labeling, right? So given the information. And so if 3% of the time their mean weight will be greater than how many grams? So 3% is, let's do this, 3% is like a tail, and it's greater than how many grams? So 3% greater than would be to the right. Okay, so if that area is 3%, then what X value in grams corresponds to that? Well, this means that we're not finding area because they already gave us the area, right? This means that they gave us the area, and therefore we have to find the weight of the particular fruit from the area. So this means that the probability of a value X being greater than C is equal to 3%. Right? So when we're trying to find the value given an area, that C is equal to the M norm of the area 0.03, comma mean, comma the standard deviation with respect to the sampling distribution, and the labeled area to the right. So we can go ahead and go to our calculator for that. Okay, second vars, which gives us distribution, inv norm. Area is 0.03. The mean was 248. The standard deviation was a 26 divided by the square root of the sample size, and the area was to the right. And so this will give us that value. So it's 262.7. And let's not forget, they specifically wanted us to round to the nearest gram. So let's go ahead and round to the nearest gram, which would be 263 grams.